Hi guys, it's Kim here and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. As you may have seen in my previous videos, we've touched upon a brief history of Final Fantasy XIV, character creation, and done the first storyline missions to kind of just get used to the world and the game. I'm going to carry on with some of the fighting missions to just get a feel for what it's like to fight. So we've got here Way of the Thaumaturge, so we've got to slay a Star Marmot, slay huge hornets, slay some snapping shrews. Also, maybe get some shrew pelts for that merchant. So yeah, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, and let's head out and see what we're going. So I've jumped ahead to the area that we need to go and fight in. And as you can see, these monsters here are the ones I need to kill for my Thaumaturge quest. So they've got that little queue ahead of them. Now, because I'm playing as a magic person, it's probably best that I attack them from far away. So, you know, best up as a ranged attacker. Hooray! That's one down. Binding items. Let's just have a quick look at that. An item you have equipped is now bound to you and can no longer be traded or put up for sale in markets. Most items can be sold and traded freely before they are used in battle, crafting, or gathering. This is true of whether or not they have been equipped. However, performing one of these three actions while equipping a new piece of gear will bind the item to you, preventing future trade or sale to other players. NPC shops will still purchase bound items. Okay, so that's just saying basically that the scepter I have there on my side is now bound to me, so I can't really sell that for anything. So look. Here, there are all the monsters I need. So it's pretty, you know, it's the usual Final Fantasy fare. Although it appears, because I leveled up there, I've learned a second spell, which is good, because I don't want to be killing mobs with nothing but Blizzard. High quality items. I have obtained a high quality item. They can be identified by their icon. Okay, cool. I can't remember what it was I just picked up there. So let's just go into the inventory. I got animal skin. Now these are good for crafting, which I'll get into in a different video. Just double check there's nothing else in my... These are shards that you pick up, and again, they're used for crafting as well later on. But yeah, I will come to that in a later video. But also, if you notice, for a second quest, we also have to pick up Marmot blood. Nice. What's that second spell? I got fire, so now I have blizzard and I have fire. So I just want to show you quickly down here in my action and traits menu. So these are the things I can kind of carry out. These are your basic general attacks. They're pretty much, you know, automatic. Sprint's pretty useful, as is return. That's to kind of fast travel back to my home, my hub. Now these are spells that are attributed towards my class. So because I'm a Thaumaturge, I have offensive magic spells. So if you're any of the other classes, you'll have different ones here. But yeah, for those who aren't in the know with MMOs, very simple. Just drag it down to your hotbar, and it's signed there to the keys on the top of your keyboard keypad. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, you know the score. And then to use these ones, it's Control 1, 2, 3, 4, blah, blah, blah. You also have traits, and these are innate, so you don't have to activate them or anything. You just have to get to these levels, and they will happen automatically. So my first one is level 8. It will increase my intelligence by 2, increase my intelligence by 4. Let's see, increases base action damage by 10% and allows for the stacking of second astral fire, umbral ice. Nice. So, yeah, those are kind of added abilities, nice little bonuses there that just work away in the background. Jobs, I can't show you that at the moment because I'm nowhere near the level to get a job, but that is the crafting system. So things like learning how to craft leather, what else was there? There was some that I was doing in the previous beta phase. So it's like leatherworking, carpentry, and botanist, things like that. There's a whole load of jobs that you can do, and they work a little bit differently to regular MMOs. So hopefully I will unlock them soon. Ooh, I'll come to the fate in a second. And we can go more into that. And that works in with additional, and then minions and companions are like pets and things you can summon into battle. Main commands, they're just the basic kind of, you know, how to get into all of these, and they're actual hotkeys that you can drag down here. So Now, fates. Now, Final Fantasy XIV has things called fates, which are full active time quests, and they're essentially public quests. So, one has popped up around here. It's over there, you can see. I'm not sure if I'm kind of good enough to get involved with it yet, given that I'm just level 2, but let's have a look. Where is it? I'm going the wrong way. It's over here somewhere. I'm gonna see if there are... Aha, okay, so there you go. There's plenty of people getting involved. So this one is called Something to Prove. Now, I'm having problems here figuring out what on earth it is I need to... What the heck? Who the heck am I... Okay, so I missed it. I couldn't figure out who the heck I was even... Oh, right, we're meant to beat up this guy here. So the public events spawn in and out depending on time, so I'll try and jump on to the next one. But basically, you get rewarded depending on how much you contributed towards the fight. So if you did loads, you get loads of XP and loot. If you didn't do very much, like if you only just joined it, or you kind of just, like me there, just couldn't figure out what the heck you were meant to doing, you won't get very many rewards. And I like them; they're pretty cool. In the last beta test, I spent a lot of time in Gridania, and some of the fates there were things like stopping a bunch of monkeys from overrunning the town stores, taking care of various infestations, stopping enemy thingamablobies, bandits from raiding villagers, that kind of thing. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna get underway with my killing. Look at how pretty that fire spell is. Oh my god. Look, I've got fireballs coming around me. Come at me, bro. You ain't no problem to me. I got fireballs. You got nothing. Huge hornet. I like that. I like that I have fireballs just circling around me. Look how pretty they are. Oh, this marmot's got nothing. Although I think I've killed enough Star Marmots. Boom! Right, what next? I need some huge hornets, more huge hornets. Now, because these are all quite low-level mobs, they're not going to attack me. Later on, when you start leveling up and you start building through the levels, they do come after you. But at the moment, I think just, you know, because you're getting used to the world, you're getting used to the system, they're quite passive until you actually start duffing them up. So let's see. And also, let's not go anywhere near the giant tortoise because he looks like he'd stomp me into the earth. Where are we going? So the map here, map's quite good actually. So it shows you, it's quite comprehensively shows you which mission is where and where you can find things. Tougher than leather, so I reckon shrews are over this way. It's nice to see plenty of other guys, players getting involved. I like all their names as well. Thunderstorm. Right, where are we at? Got some shrews I need to tame. Oh, level 3 huge hornet. Let's stay away from that. That giant tortoise is quite craggy, isn't he? Okay, snap and shrew. Let's have ya. As I mentioned previously, Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn is also going to be on PS3. And it works across both platforms. So if you're playing on PC, you can play with people on PS3. If you're playing on PS3, you can play on the same service as people on PC. Which is cool for me, because I got friends on PS3 who don't necessarily... they're not, you know, PC gamers, so it's good for them. But also, so you have a different kind of keyboard layout for the gamepad. Control system. And I had a go on it. It's pretty good. It's really good. It's really fast for targeting. Takes a little bit of getting used to, but I reckon once you're used to it, you could, you know, potentially rival PC gamers in speed. Now, I'm not the greatest MMO player ever. I don't have like a custom mouse or anything like that. So when it comes to things like PvP, player versus player, I'm not fast at all. You know, I just use the traditional 2-button mouse with no extra buttons on it. So later on, I might, because I feel a little bit better on pad than I do on PC, so I might opt in to use the gamepad. And if you guys want to see me using a gamepad in a later video, just let me know, and I'll get that done for you. If you'd like to see it running on PS3, because I do have some PS3 codes as well, then level up! Hooray! But yeah, if you want to see me doing this on PS3, let me know, and I'll get that sorted for you. If time permits, because this beta test is only running for the next 3 weekends, and it's only at weekends, which is kind of annoying, because I'd play this as much as I could otherwise. So I will do my best to carry out your requests, but it very much depends on the timing of everything. So if you want me to do anything, if you want to see anything in particular, let me know as soon as possible, and I will get that sorted for you. Right, I have killed everything I need to kill, so let's run back to city, and hand in some of my quests. So that's the basic kind of how to fight. Now let's go get our sweet, sweet rewards, and hopefully we'll get some more mob quests, because I like them. I like how pretty it looks as a mage. Okay, we're back in the city. Sun has happened. Where are we going? So let's go hand in those quests. I can't remember where the heck I was meant to hand them in. Thaumaturge's Guild, that's it. So I'm just gonna have a quick look. Okay, so it's all the way down there. Let's have a look. Look how beautiful this city is. I love the architecture. Look at that. Let's just take a second. Wow. I really like this. Just upskirted myself there. You know, I don't mind sexy characters and all that, but I really wish that I had a pair of pants, because it makes me feel uncomfortable when I upskirt myself every 5 seconds. Jiminy Cricket. Oh, let's hand in this guy's pelts. Have your pelts. Hand over. Exceptional. Of course they're fine, true pelts. Okay, so reward. What should we go for? Let's have some leather sandals. Yeah, because I'm not a disciple of war, so let's go for that. Complete. Da da da. Quick note about the Armory Chest. Since the Armory system in Final Fantasy XIV allows you to change your job or class by simply changing the weapon or tool in your main hand, it is recommended that you always have several sets of gear on hand. However, gear can take up a tremendous amount of space in one's inventory, which is why all adventurers carry an Armory Chest, okay? All gear purchased or found is automatically stored in this chest, leaving your inventory free to fill with other items such as potions, crafting materials, and food. Gear in your Armory Chest is categorized and sorted by type and can be equipped or discarded directly from the chest interface. Armory Chest can be accessed or pressing Control I. So Control I. So there we go. We got some sandals. Okay, so, and I think this is new to me because they didn't have this last time. So I guess it's because, so touching on that, so in Final Fantasy, you change jobs. So when you do things like crafting and that kind of thing, you actually change your entire outfit, and that's how you activate that job. It's quite a kooky system. It takes a little bit of getting used to. And previously in the previous beta test, I felt it wasn't made clear enough. So it looks like it wasn't made clear enough, like why you had to change your sets and how to manage them, and where to get different outfits from, and what kind of effects changing your outfit had, because it's like having your regular outfit. So like, if you wear the right kind of gloves or something like that, then you'll get like, I don't know, +3 woodworking and that kind of thing. So it does, I thought it was quite interesting that hobbies and jobs become almost like a leveling up system in itself. I thought that was pretty cool. So I'm glad to see, it looks like it's starting to to make it clearer. So let's have a quick look at what these sandals look like. Oh, wait, no. Let's see, are these any better than what I have now? Yes. So, normally, unequip. And then can I just drag that over there? Oh, I should pay attention to that. Not a high enough level. So let's go back to my swag boots. Right, onwards. I reckon I should level up by the time I hand in some of these quests. If you note down here, down the bottom here, that's my experience bar. So you know the score as soon as it gets to there, I've leveled up. Hooray! All is good. That's also my health on the left there, the green. Magic points, so that's like for casting and how much that will cost. And I think TP is like technical points. And those are for things like running and that kind of thing. I am lost. I should pay more attention to where I'm going. Yes. Yes? Is this right? This feels right. Yes. Yes, that's right. There you go. Hey you, I got your blood. Have some blood, you crazy man. Yes, this shall serve nicely. Hooray! What we can get an eye patch. Looks a bit more like a thing for another part of a man's anatomy. Anyway, I can have a hat or some bronze pieces exchangeable for gil. I'm gonna go for a hempen hat. Hooray! So there we go. And then around the back here are the guild leaders. Where are you at? There you are. Jeez, lady, put some pants on. You have the satisfied look of a mage who has utterly vanquished her foes. Jimbao, I formally welcome you into the Brotherhood of Thaumaturges. Hooray! The purpose of this trial is to gauge your capacity for wielding thaumaturgy, an innate quality, the limits of which are bound by the level of there are so many words I can't pronounce in this. Of that energy flowing inside you through your physical being. Ether, or the very stuff of life, exists within all creatures, or to a greater or lesser extent. Remember this, for it is the most basic law of arcane manipulation. Right, okay, so I get a hunting log. Records all the enemies that I go through. And it gives you XP as well, if you fill entries up. So, okay, so the next quest we get from this guy will be on level 5. In the meantime, let's take a shield. Da 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 da. There you go. Hunting log. It is a record of tasks completed involving the slaying of creatures. Let's get it up, shall we? So there we go. So it looks like you can change your class later on as well. So I can't remember what level it is, but when we get to a certain level, I can unlock a secondary class, which is quite nice because I might go for pugilist. I like the way pugilist sounds. And then they get a different log as well. So if you want to level up and you don't have any missions or anything like that, you can go through these and you'll be rewarded. Like you beat up 5 ladybirds, you'll get 75 XP and so on and so forth. So there we go. Aw, who would want to beat up that face? That's that. There are also other logs, crafting log, gathering log, but hopefully I'll get to a point where I can unlock those and show you them later. Okay, so that's that for a first look at fighting and joining guilds. So next up, I don't know what to do next up. I think what I'm gonna go do first is level up a little bit and come back to this guild for that level 5 quest, because those guild quests are actually really key to the storyline. So depending on what first class you choose, there are a whole load of storyline quests related to your class. So I'm gonna go away, level up to level 5, and in the meantime, If you, like I said before, if you want to see me doing anything in particular, if you want me to focus on anything, or you want me to re-roll with a different character, with a different race, a different sex, a different class, let me know and I'll see what I can do for you guys. Okay, so that's it for this episode on fighting. Goodbye.